but we were spoiled with a great education. Great experiences, but we weren't the kids who went to college with, a Ferrari. We always had to earn what we wanted because I know what he will do and what he can do for the United States. I have good dreams, just to have a good life, a good family, a good life. That's all I know. I'm really happy to be Tiffany Trump when Trump was president. His administration was marked by bold ideas and controversies. But behind the scenes, another story unfolded. The strict controls that govern the lives of his children. Trump's children were subject to a distinct set of rules, from the halls of power to the private sanctuaries of their homes. In the face of political turmoil and global attention, these rules remained strong, giving an idea of the complicated web of expectations and obligations that surrounded the Trump dynasty. Let's take a look at the strict rules that Donald Trump's kids have to follow. Number 25, no nannies. Melania and her husband decided not to hire nannies to take care of their son, Barron. Melania, expressing her desire to be an active mother, she took on the task of directly attending to Barron's needs. She took an active role in raising her son. From preparing his meals to taking him to school, she worked hard to keep his daily life regular during their time in New York. Melania was thrilled to be actively involved in the routines that defined Barron's childhood. She emphasized Barron's need to maintain a regular family life, prioritizing his well-being and nurturing his development in a rich environment. And care and parental commitment. Melania also made a statement, reflecting on her commitment to parenthood, that being a full-time mother was her first and most important responsibility. She believed that her role as a mother was crucial and dedicated herself completely to caring for and guiding Barron during his growing years. While the Trumps had household staff, when Barron was younger, they insisted that no nanny be hired. Typical. Melania and her husband remained steadfast in their determination to raise Barron without the help of outside childcare providers, showing their dedication to actively shaping their son's development and instilling their ideals in him. Number 24, stick to it. Donald Trump's kids have always been very active in the family business, the Trump Organization. This expectation has been important for their education and professional life. Their involvement in the Trump Organization is a strict rule they follow, showing their devotion and dedication to the family tradition. The oldest son, Donald Trump Jr., has been a key figure in the Trump Organization for many years. He has held several positions, including Executive Vice President, where he is responsible for the company's real estate development and acquisitions. Donald Jr., he has played a key role in the globalization of the brand. Trump, traveling a lot to negotiate deals and oversee properties. For example, his contributions were crucial to the construction of the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Vancouver, which opened in 2017. His commitment to the family business is evident in his active involvement in promoting and safeguarding the brand. Trump, despite the political and public scrutiny. Only private schools. Number 23, Melania Trump. She has always prioritized education, particularly sterile schooling. Despite the history of the first kids attending private schools, Melania broke the mold by enrolling Barron at St. Andrew's Episcopal School. This choice broke the long-standing tradition of the first kids going to Sidwell Friends School. Melania's decision was intentional. This choice broke the long-standing tradition of first kids attending Sidwell Friends School. Melania's decision was intentional. Motivated by St. Andrews, Melania had to postpone her move to the White House so Barron could finish the school year in New York. After deciding to register it at St. Andrews, Melania showed her commitment to Barron's education by prioritizing his academic continuity over the convenience of a quick move. While previous administrations mainly chose Sidwell Friends School, the choice of St. Andrews, for Melania, indicated her desire to offer Barron a unique educational experience, tailored to his needs. Melania understood the need to choose a school that would meet Barron's academic and developmental needs, emphasizing diversity and educational excellence as critical elements in her decision-making process. Despite high tuition rates at St. Andrews, Melania's dedication to Barron's intellectual success outweighed any financial considerations. Melania made investing in Barron's education a non-negotiable part of parenting. She prioritized the investment in Barron's education over any financial considerations. Melania made investing in Barron's education a non-negotiable part of parenting. Number 22. When receiving gifts, like all presidential offspring, Trump's kids have to follow a strict protocol when it comes to receiving gifts, especially those received while they were in the White House. This policy was designed to ensure transparency, avoid conflicts of interest, and uphold ethical standards. The U.S. Office of Government Ethics sets the main requirements that demand donations over a certain monetary amount to be recorded, and maybe they'll be returned to the National Archives. First of all, gifts from foreign governments and dignitaries are closely examined. According to the Foreign Gifts and Decorations Act, any gift valued over a nominal amount is considered a gift for the United States, not for the individual recipient. It's considered a gift to the United States, and not for the individual recipient. Such items must be handed over to the National Archives, or, in some situations, the recipient must buy them at fair market value if they keep them. This rule aims to prevent any potential influence or perception of favoritism that could come from accepting extravagant gifts. The Ethics in Government Act regulates national donations. Any gift exceeding a minimum amount, often about 20, must be disclosed. To avoid suspicions of wrongdoing, Trump's children must carefully document and declare their presence. Additionally, there are restrictions on the total value of gifts that can be accepted from a single source in a year. Set calendar. Additionally, the White House Gifts Office plays a key role in overseeing this process. Keeps records. It assesses the suitability of contributions and ensures compliance with federal requirements. Number 21. No photos. Melania Trump has taken concerted steps to shield her son, minor Barron, of public scrutiny and media attention, especially during his stay in the White House. Melania stood firm that children, including Barron, should be given solitude and kept out of the spotlight. She openly pushed for this position, emphasizing the need to preserve Barron's right to privacy as a minor. Melania tweeted that a minor child deserves privacy and should be kept out of politics. This attitude highlighted her tireless commitment to protecting Barron from the political arena and the resulting media scrutiny. Melania's stance on safeguarding Barron's privacy struck a chord with many, highlighting the widespread belief that the children of public figures should live their lives with a certain level of anonymity and normalcy. The White House also followed this practice, recognizing the importance of protecting the privacy of the president's children as a matter of etiquette. The president's children, including Barron, stayed out of the public eye and were rarely photographed, unless they were with their parents in public places. This devotion to keeping Barron out of the public eye was more than just mere etiquette. It reflected Melania's sincere belief in the fundamental right of children to enjoy a peaceful life away from the media spotlight. Extracurricular activities. Number 20. They are essential. Donald Trump's parenting philosophy emphasizes the value of extracurricular activities and skill development. Despite regretting not having taken piano lessons as a child, ensures that his kids participate in a variety of activities that will help them develop their talents and broaden their perspectives. Barron Trump, the youngest of Trump's children. He participates in soccer, which shows dedication to physical activity and teamwork. Trump realizes that athletics can teach discipline, leadership, and resilience, all of which he greatly values. Additionally, Ivanka has encouraged her daughter Arabella to engage in a wide variety of hobbies. Recognizing the importance of early exposure to music, he encouraged her to play the piano, making up for his childhood regret. Arabella is also taking ballet lessons to enhance her creativity and grace. In addition to learning Mandarin, this shows a strong emphasis on cultural sensitivity and a global perspective. Number 19. No phones. Observing the Sabbath is an essential custom for Ivanka and Jared Kushner. Devout Orthodox Jews, this day, in particular, allows the family to come together and prioritize their valuable time. A strict guideline for observing the Sabbath is that no phones are to be used. Ivanka and Jared follow this guideline, turning off their mobile devices for 25 hours and refraining from making phone calls or maintaining electronic contact. This practice is consistent with the teachings of Orthodox Judaism, which emphasize the need to separate from worldly distractions and focus on spiritual and family relationships. On Saturday, if Ivanka or Jared encounter work-related issues that need attention on Saturday, they follow a strict routine before engaging in any work-related activities. During this sacred period, they ask their rabbi for permission to ensure that their actions are in line with the ideals of their faith and the rules set by their religious community. Meticulous planning. Number 18. Ivanka Trump. She stands out for her various roles, such as presidential advisor, businesswoman, and mother, and follows a precisely organized schedule that carefully balances her work obligations with her family responsibilities. Every day is meticulously planned, and every minute is strategically allocated to achieve maximum efficiency and productivity. Despite her intense professional duties, Ivanka prioritizes one-on-one time with her kids, making sure they spend meaningful time together despite her busy schedule. For example, her oldest daughter, Arabella, looks forward to their daily reading sessions, and both Arabella and her siblings cherish their monthly lunch dates and scheduled playtime with their mom. By methodically organizing her schedule, Ivanka meets her work obligations while fostering strong family bonds with her kids. This systematic approach allows her to thrive in her professional endeavors and in her role as a dedicated mother. Breakfast options. Number 17. Breakfast at Ivanka's house is simple. Reduce her kids' stress by making decisions. Instead of giving her kids a ton of breakfast options, Ivanka has set a rule that limits them to just 2. This deliberate restriction aims to avoid decision fatigue, a problem caused by the huge variety of breakfast dishes. The breakfast options for Ivanka's kids are deliberately basic, yet nutritious. They can choose Greek yogurt with mixed berries and luxury muesli topped with nutritious ingredients like goji berries and flax seeds. Ivanka offers these 2 options to ensure her kids have a healthy breakfast. Healthy and filling, without having to make too many decisions. The reasoning behind this strategy is to simplify. The morning routine allows her kids to start the day without feeling overwhelmed or drained by making unnecessary decisions. Number 16. Nurturing emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing the emotions related to mistakes is key to developing emotional intelligence and coping strategies. Melania Trump, a proponent of this ideology, emphasizes the need to let children, especially her son, Barron Trump, manage their emotions when it comes to mistakes. During the 2024 presidential campaign, Barron Trump was noticeably absent from public appearances. Melania's approach to developing emotional intelligence may shed light on this lack. It is possible that Barron, he has been spared the harsh scrutiny and emotional turmoil that often accompany political elections. When he was a teenager, Melania, aware of the potential consequences of such exposure on her son's emotional well-being, may have valued Barron's isolation and emotional stability over public presence. Melania hoped that by shielding Barron from the pressures of the campaign, he would develop emotional resilience and self-awareness. Melania hoped that by shielding Barron from the pressures of the campaign, he would develop emotional resilience and self-awareness. Melania Trump. Number 15, no social media. During her time as First Lady, she took a strong stance against cyberbullying, emphasizing its negative impact on young people. Melania's campaign against online bullying stemmed from her belief that no child should be subjected to ridicule, intimidation, or attacks, especially in digital environments. Her commitment to protecting young people from cyberbullying inspired Barron's activity on social media, intimidation, or attacks, particularly in digital environments. Her commitment to protecting young people from cyberbullying inspired Barron's activity on social media. Melania stated in 2018 that Barron, who was 12 years old, showed little interest in social media. Instead, he focused on athletics and other offline activities. This indifference to social media aligns with Melania's efforts to protect Barron from the potentially harmful consequences of online interactions. Melania's stance reflects a broader concern about the consequences of social media use among teenagers, including exposure to dangerous content and cyberbullying. Barron keeps a low profile, including exposure to dangerous content and cyberbullying. Barron keeps a low profile, avoiding social media and reducing his exposure to internet trolls and potential abuse. Language mastery. Number 14, language mastery. It's more than just a talent in the house. Trump. It symbolizes cultural and family identity. Melania Trump, the matriarch of the family, speaks 5 languages: English, French, Serbian, German, and her native Slovenian. This linguistic diversity is a personal achievement and a strategic asset that enables effective communication and cultural engagement both nationally and internationally. Trump's son grew up in a multilingual environment, learning English, French, and Slovenian from his parents and extended family. Melania, in particular, has played a crucial role in Barron's language development, interacting with him in many languages and helping him master both English and Slovenian. This linguistic flexibility enhances Barron's communication skills and connects him to his maternal history and cultural roots. In a globalized society where multilingualism is increasingly respected, Barron's ability in multiple languages sets him apart as a dynamic and cosmopolitan individual. Aside from its practical value, language knowledge shows the Trump family's commitment to embracing many cultures and developing intercultural understanding. Number 13, care. Despite her experience in the fashion world, Ivanka Trump prioritizes comfort over style when dressing her kids. While one might expect Ivanka to be picky about the clothing and labels her kids wear, she insists that comfort is the #1 rule for her children's clothes. This focus on comfort was especially evident when her kids were younger. And Ivanka. She stated that she doesn't worry about their choice of clothing, as long as her kids are comfortable and happy. This approach shows a realistic parenting style that prioritizes the well-being and happiness of her kids to superficial factors like passing trends or designer brands. Additionally, Ivanka agrees that her daughter Arabella already has her own sense of style. Arabella's style occasionally shows her fashion sense, especially with modern jeans, suggesting that she may have inherited her mother's style. Despite Arabella's fashion tastes, Ivanka remains committed to ensuring that her kids' clothing prioritizes comfort and practicality. This approach to dressing her kids is consistent with Ivanka's overall parenting philosophy that focuses on the need to provide a nurturing and supportive atmosphere where her kids can feel comfortable and secure. Number 12, maintaining diplomatic decorum. Ivanka Trump and the entire Trump clan prioritize diplomatic decorum in international affairs. Every fact, word, and gesture has huge consequences on a global scale and shapes diplomatic relations and perceptions of the United States. As an unofficial diplomat representing the country alongside her father, Ivanka Trump must demonstrate tact, diplomacy, and cultural awareness in her interactions with leaders, dignitaries, and foreign citizens. Whether at state functions, diplomatic conferences, or formal visits abroad, she acts as a de facto ambassador, advocating for American interests and values while fostering goodwill and collaboration with other countries. Adhering to diplomatic norms and customs is crucial to avoid setbacks or diplomatic misunderstandings that could harm bilateral relations. From following local customs and traditions to communicating words of friendship and respect on behalf of the United States, Ivanka Trump must navigate the challenges of international diplomacy with grace and charm. Moreover, diplomatic decorum extends beyond official meetings and includes public appearances, social media interactions, and private conversations. Every communication channel should be used strategically to achieve diplomatic goals and create a positive image of American leadership on the global stage. Skincare routine. Number 11, Melania Trump. She believes in developing good skincare practices at an early age. From what we've seen with her son Barron's skincare regimen, Melania has her own skincare line, and she recognizes the importance of maintaining healthy skin from an early age. Barron's nighttime ritual included taking a bath and then applying Melania Beauty's Caviar Moisturizer from head to toe. Melania believes in skincare's importance and taught her son early. What drove her to share these practices with her son from a young age? Melania's focus on skincare reflects her ideals and her desire to instill good habits in her son. By including skincare in Barron's routine, Melania made sure he learned the importance of taking care of his skin from the beginning. Number 10, personal protection. Personal protection remains the top priority within the scope of the Trump family's policies. Members of the Trump family, including adult children like Barron, have their own bodyguards, given the dangers involved. With their family connection to a prominent public figure, this protection is more than just a privilege, it's a necessity. Throughout his term at the Public Attention Center, the Trumps have followed strict security protocols imposed by their personal security team. These procedures apply to all aspects of their lives, ensuring their safety and protection in various contexts. While this level of security provides peace of mind, it also limits their independence and lifestyle. Despite these limitations, the Trump family recognizes the importance of prioritizing their safety. The presence of personal bodyguards serves as a constant reminder of the potential dangers they may face, encouraging them to be cautious and vigilant in their daily actions. Even though the extra security measures come at a cost, both financially and in terms of personal freedom, the Trump family understands the importance of such social precautions in today's complex and occasionally dangerous world. Number 9, cultural respect. Cultural appreciation is fundamental to the Trump family's principles, emphasizing respect for different cultures, customs, and opinions. This principle encourages family members to appreciate the diversity of other cultures and approach them with openness and inquiry. By fostering a culture of appreciation, the Trump family hopes to create empathy, understanding, and mutual respect among its members and society. The Trump family exemplifies cultural respect by recognizing and celebrating many cultural holidays and traditions. Whether it's participating in Diwali celebrations, Lunar New Year festivities, or Hanukkah customs, the family, Trump, appreciates the opportunities to learn and connect with various cultural practices. These meetings help family members better understand different groups, beliefs, rituals, and values, fostering a sense of connection and solidarity with people from all walks of life. Charitable giving. Number 8, giving. Charitable donations are an essential component of philanthropy and reflect the values and goals of individuals and families. The Trump family, including Donald Trump's children, has participated in various charitable activities. Ivanka Trump, for example, has donated to several philanthropic organizations that promote education, women's empowerment, and child welfare. She has also contributed the proceeds from the sale of her books to charitable organizations. Similarly, Donald Trump Jr. He has participated in fundraising events for veterans organizations and has supported conservation projects. Donald Trump's views on charity have emphasized the importance of giving back to the community. He has talked about the importance of individuals and businesses supporting philanthropic projects and the positive impact that philanthropy can have on society. Trump also praised the generosity of others and stated that charitable donations are a noble effort that can significantly improve the lives of those in need. Number 7, stay busy. When it comes to the Trump family's policies, there's a strong emphasis on staying busy and productive. This approach is consistent with Trump's work ethic and entrepreneurial spirit that he has often cited as important factors in his success. Trump's desire for his kids to get involved in a variety of activities stems from several reasons. Expressing his belief in the value of hard work, ambition, and personal growth. Go on. Trump's children, especially Barron, are encouraged to actively pursue their hobbies and passions. Whether they're involved in academics, athletics, the arts, or charitable organizations. There's a strong expectation that they will continue to pursue worthwhile interests. This instruction not only encourages personal growth and development, but it also reflects Trump's desire to see his kids succeed in their endeavors. Additionally, staying active discourages lethargy, which Trump sees as useless and potentially harmful to his children's well-being. By getting involved in a variety of activities, Trump's kids are less likely to get bored or fall into negative influences, which allows them to maintain focus and discipline throughout their lives. Number 6, community service. The Trump family's devotion to community service covers a variety of efforts, showcasing their determination to make a significant difference in society. One notable area of emphasis is their ongoing support for veteran organizations and activities. Donald Trump Jr. He has actively participated in fundraising events for wounded warriors and military families, showing the tremendous respect and admiration the family has for the sacrifices made by veterans. Ivanka Trump has also openly supported healthcare initiatives, particularly those aimed at improving the health of women and children. She has funded organizations that provide access to healthcare, and they promote the well-being of motherhood and children around the world. Additionally, Ivanka has advocated for educational programs, particularly those that empower women and young girls through scholarships, mentoring opportunities, and vocational training initiatives. In times of crisis, the Trump family has often stepped up to help and support communities affected by natural disasters. Their donations for disaster relief operations have helped ease suffering and rebuild communities damaged by hurricanes.